Hi everyone, I'm Steven, your coding instructor. Today I will share a very good programming course with you, Python beginner course. This course is specially designed for teenagers. However, if you are an adult without any programming experience, congratulations, this course is best suited for you as well. In this course, we will learn some Python basic knowledges like data types, control flow statements, and some advanced programming knowledges like functions, modules, packages, object-oriented programming. Okay, let's get started. From this section, we will start to learn variables. What are variables? In general, variables are used as a method of storing information and labeling it, so that we can use it throughout the program. Okay, let's try some variables first. We define a variable pet here. Pet equals a string dog. We define a variable tool here. Tool equals string screwdriver. Or we can define some integer variable here. Variable score equals 80. Or this is a float variable. Float type price equals 12.25. Or we can define a student ID equals 36201. This is an integer. Or student name equals George. This is a string variable. So we can print ID and student ID here. We can use the student ID because student ID store the real number, the real ID for us. And we can print student name here. Student name, now it has the name George in it. Okay, let's go back to PyCharm to try it. Before we try variables, we need to create a new file. Right-click your mouse on Python course. Press New, Python file, and let's input the file name 1.6. Variables. Press enter. Good. Okay, let's try the first variable, pet. Pet equals a string here, dog. Okay, later when we use pet, system will know pet is a dog. There is a dog stored in pet. And tool, variable tool equals screwdriver. Okay, let's try to print pet and print tool. Right click your mouse in the editor and press this one, run 1.6 variables. We can see dog here and a screwdriver. Just now we print pet, and the system, the console show us dog because we store dog in pet and store screwdriver in tool in the two variables. Let's try the other numeric variable. Okay, score equals 80, price equals 12.25. Let's print them out. Print score and print price. Right click your mouse, run this program. 80, 12.25. So from these cases, we can know variable can store strings, numbers, or even we can store Boolean types into a variable, or null value to a variable. All can be done. Okay, now let's try the student name, ID and name. Try that example. At first, we define a variable student ID student ID, student underscore ID equals 36201. Student underscore name equals George. Okay, we have the two variables. Now let's print them out. Print parentheses ID first. Okay, ID colon, then comma. We pass the student ID into print. Student underscore ID. Okay. Here the first value, double quotes ID, is to be displayed on the running window here, and then it will, after comma, it will print the next value, student ID, which is 36201, following this string ID. Okay, and then double quotation mark name colon space comma after end quote, then student underscore name. Okay, let's run the program. Good, we have the results here, ID and the 36201 and the name George. Okay, maybe here we need more space here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we separate this ID and the name, this pair. Okay, good. So we know variables are used as a method of storing information and enabling it, so we can use it throughout the program. Next, variables with strings. So let's work with string variables here. We define character 1 first and character 2, and we have a welcome message here. Welcome to the game. This is another string. This is when the game ends. We have when you pass the game, we have a message here. Congratulations, you have finished your task. But if we failed the game, the system will say, sorry, your mission failed. And we will apply these names and welcome or pass fail messages into our game. So we will write a message. We will have a variable here, start message 1 for this character 1 is welcome, welcome. Okay, then character 1, character 1's name here, exclamation. And if he passed the game, we will have a pass message 1 here. This is another variable, pass message 1 equals character 1 plus pass. So which means this character passed this game. So the system will say Bob 40981, congratulations, you have finished your task. But if he failed, so we will have a fail message 1 here, character 1 plus fail. Bob 40981, sorry, your mission failed. And then we can print start message 1, pass message 1, fail message 1. Okay, let's try it. Let's go to PyCharm. Okay. Let's place some 9 break marks here. This is for variables with strings. Oh, here I need to use lowercase print. 1 see, and the first one is, okay, first section is what are variables, okay? Here, we can put some comments here, but this print is to print these 9 break marks on the running window here. Because these results will be displayed together, we need to separate them. So I use 9 break marks here. I tried to show you. See, we have the 9 breaks here. Later, the new results will be displayed below this 9 break. Okay, go to next line. We define character 1 first. Character 1 equals, double quotes, this is a string, Bob 409A1, and then character 2. This is another variable. Character 2 equals Zoe. Okay, then we define a welcome variable. Welcome equals welcome to the game, comma. Here we leave a space here because later when we concatenate the when we join this one with character 1, we need a space in the sentence. Okay, next we define a pass variable. Pass equals congratulations, you have finished your task. Next, we define a fail variable equals. Because pass is a keyword in Python, so better to use another one. Pass message. Fail message. Okay. This is welcome message. Double quotation marks. Fail. Sorry. Your mission failed. Okay, now let's use these variables to generate starting message for character 1 and pass and fail message for him. Okay, let's define another variable, start message 1 equals welcome plus a welcome message plus character 1 and then plus the punctuation mark here. Okay, next pass message 1 equals character 1 plus pass message. Next, fail message 1 equals character 1 plus fail message. Okay, then we print these messages out. Print start message 1 AGE, and then print pass message 1. Then print fail message 1. Okay, that's right. Welcome to the game Bob40981. Bob40981, congratulations. I think we need a space here. Place a space here and a space here. Okay, try it again. Bob40981, congratulations. You have finished your task. Bob40981, sorry, your mission failed. Okay. Oh, I think better to place a comma here. So don't use space on pass message or sorry message. Put a comma here. Comma space. And then plus sign is for concatenating the strings. Comma space. Okay, write again. Yeah, good. Now it looks much better. Okay. So this is for variables of strings. And then I have a homework for you. Print out the start message, pass message, and fail message for character 2. How to do it? So I will leave a homework here. Comment. Better to use multiple 9 comments. Print start message for character 2. And print pass message for character 2. Print fail message for character 2. Okay, please do it after class. Okay, this is for string variables. And string variable have some special features. We can do the indexing for strings or slicing for strings. Let's see how to do it. Hash key here. This is for single line comment. String indexing and slicing. Okay, we define a sample variable first. Sample string equals double quotation mark A, B, C, D, E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 characters in this string. What is indexing of a string? Maybe I show you first. String indexing and slicing. After we define this string, sample string, its value is A, B, C, D, E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 10 characters in this string. Actually, there is an index. We cannot see it, but it exists. The index for A is 0. The index for B is 1. And the index for C is 2. Okay, and so on until index for 4 is 8. And index for 5 is 9. So all the strings, the index will start from 0. And the last index will be the length of this string minus 1. So there are total 10 characters in this string. The length is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So the last index is 9. Or we can use the index in another way. The last index is -1, and then -2 until -10. -10, the first character's index is -10. Okay, but normally we will use the positive index here. So how to process with the index? Okay, we can use index to slice this string. We can take specified characters. We can change the value of specified character. Okay, let's run. Let's try this. So we have the sample string now, and then print parentheses. Sample string first. Here we use a brackets, a square bracket, one pair of square brackets here, and we place the index inside of square brackets. We can take out the character, the first character of this string. Let's run this. See, A. I think we need a short line break here to look it carefully. String indexing and slicing. Okay. Print again. Yeah. A. Sample string 0. Okay, we get the first character of this string. Now if we want to get the fifth 0, 1, 2. Okay. If we want to get the sixth character, how to do it? Print sample string five. We place 5 here because the index starts from 0. If we place 5 here, actually it will print the 6th character of this string. Let's do it. 1. Okay, let's go back to the sample string to check. 1 is here. The index is 5. Okay, see? Index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's the 6th character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's try the negative index. Print sample string square brackets -1. This is the last character of this string. Right, 5. Okay, the last character is 5. And if we want to use negative index to get the first character, how to do it? Print sample string square brackets -10. Print A. Yes, we got it. And if we want to get multiple characters from the string, how to do it? So that's string slicing. String slicing, we can use the colon in the brackets to represent a range of the characters. Okay, let's try it. Print parentheses sample string square brackets 0:5. This is a range, means from index 0 to index 5. Let's run it. A, B, C, D, E. See? A, B, C, D, E. The range is from 0 to 5, but index 5 is not included. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, 5 characters. Let's try another one. Print sample string square brackets :5. Actually, this one is same with the same functionality with previous 9 here. Here we ignore 0 because Python will know the index is start from 0, so we can ignore it from here. And then print sample string square brackets 4:6. Okay, think about it. What we will get from here. Space 4, the character is E, and index 5, the character is 1. So it may be E1. And the character index 6, the character is 2. Will we get 2 here? No, because index 6, the character here is not included in the slicing. So we will not have 2 here. Let's try it. Oh, error. What's the error? Oh, here I place a S. Remove it. Okay, E1. So from this slicing, we get 2 characters. Okay, let's try one more. Print sample string square brackets -5:1. -5 to -1. -1 we know is the last character here. These are negative index. Yes. This is positive index, which is the normal one is positive index. The string actually is A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if we print from -5 to -1, -5 is here. So if we match it to the string is 1 here, and -1 is not 1, is this one. So the result should be from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last index is not included. Maybe 5 is not here. Let's try it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the result. Okay. Then can we ignore -1 here? Yes, can, because the system know. If we ignore here, system know, or here should be the last character. Okay, but here if we ignore -1, Python will print out the last character. So there will be some difference here. Let's try it. print sample string square brackets -5 colon. Here we don't write -1. The system will print out the characters from index -5 until the last one. Yeah, this time we have 5 here. Next, let's try this. Sample string square brackets colon. Can we ignore the start index and the end index both here? Let me try. Yes, can. We get the whole string here. Okay, this one is just like we reference here the sample string here. Okay, so these are for string indexing and slicing. Okay, let's save our file first. Save all. You can press Command and S to save all the files. Variables can be used with numbers as well. Let's see some examples. Variable x equals 10. Variable y equals x plus 5 and print y. Another sample is we store the price in variable unit price and we store the amount into this variable amount. Then we can use these two variables to do some calculation. Let's try it. Let's copy a line break marks here. Control V. Okay, let's define a variable x first. X equals 10 and another variable y equals x plus 5 and print y. Okay, let's run the program. Right click your mouse and click here, run. 15. Okay, here the prompt we change to variables with numbers. Okay, let's try the other sample. We define a unit price here. Unit price equals 10.55. Amount equals 15. Total price equals unit price multiply amount and print total price. Okay, let's run it. 158.25. Yes, we use numeric variables to calculate the results for us. Okay. Next, use variables to solve the problem. The shop sold 6,000 sets of toys this year. This is a real-life problem. The unit price was $30 per set. The cost was $22 per set. And the shop need to pay tax at the end of the year, which will be 10% of the profit. So I think we need to calculate the profit first. The profit is total selling price minus total cost. After that, what will be the net profit? Okay, how to solve this problem? Based on the information, we can define some variables first. Toy quantity. toy unit price, toy unit cost, and the tax rate. 10% means 0.10. And then we can use these variables to calculate the total selling price, which is total unit price multiply toy quantity. And total cost is equal to toy unit cost times toy quantity. And the profit is total selling price minus total cost, which are here. And the tax is profit times tax rate. And the net profit will be profit minus tax. And then we can print net profit. Okay, let's try it. Comment here. Use variables to solve the problem. Okay, based on the problem, we can define some variables first. Toy underscore quantity equals 6,000. Toy unit price equals 30. Toy unit cost equals 22. And tax rate equals 0.1. And then we can start to do the calculation. Total selling price equals toy quantity times toy unit price, and total cost equals toy quantity times toy unit cost, and then profit equals total selling price minus total cost, and tax equals profit times tax rate. Oh, here I missed a equal sign here. Tax rate. Okay. And then net profit equals profit minus tax. Finally, we print net profit is space here, comma, the next value for print, net profit. Okay, let's try the program. Net profit is 43,200. Great. We use variables with numbers to solve this problem. With the use of variables, Python becomes very powerful, especially in mathematical operation. Now let's look at how variables work with self-operators in Python. Look at the screen here. Peter is 15 years old. We use variable age to store 15. Next year, age will increase 1. How to do it in Python? First, we define a variable age equals 15. Then, age equals age plus 1, which means 15 plus 1 now is 16, and assign 16 to age again. So, print next year Peter's age is Okay, let's do it first. Go to PyCharm. Here we copy 9 break marks here. Now variables work with self operators. Okay, age equals 15. Age equals age plus 1. Then print next year. Peter's age is age. Let's run the program and see. Next year, Peter's age is 16. Good. Okay, in Python, we can write this in another way. Age plus equals 1, which is equivalent to age equals age plus 1. And the plus equals sign, we call it a self operator, which will do self add. Let's try it. So we put command for age equals age plus 1 and write age plus equals 1 instead. Okay, let's run the program again. Yes, same result here. So plus equal is a self operator. We also have many other self operators. Let's have a look. Minus equals, this is a self subtract. Multiply equals, this is a self multiply operator. Divide equals, this is a self divide operator. Percent sign equals, this is a self mod operator. Star star equals, this is a self power operator. Let's see some examples here. Okay, let's go to PyCharm. We just try self add. Now we try self subtract. X equals 10. X minus equals 1. Print X minus equals 1. X. Let's run the program. X minus equals 1. We get 9. Okay, next we try self multiply. X equals 10. X multiply equals 2. Print X multiply equals 2 colon and X here. Let's run the program. 20. Yes, which means 10 times 2. So the result is 20. Next, self-divide. X equals 10. X divide equals 2. Print X divide equals 2. Colon X. Let's run the program. 5. Next, X equals 10. X self mode mode equals 3. This percent sign in Python will return the remainder of the division. Okay, let's do it. Print percent equals 3 x 1. Yes. Next, x equals 10 and x star star equals 3. Print x star star equals colon equals 3. So which means 10 by 10 by 10. Yeah. X. The result should be 1000. Yes, 1000. Self-operators can simplify our code. After using self-operators, our code becomes more beautiful and much readable. You may try to work with self-operators and try to get comfortable with self-operators. Hope you like them. Let's see how to exchange two variables values in Python. For example, we have two variables, a equals 10 and b equals 20. How to exchange the values? Let's go to Python. Okay, place a line break here. Define variable a equals 10, b equals 20. How to exchange the values? Can we write like this? A equals b and b equals a. Think about it. The answer is no. We cannot code like this. Why? We can run this code. We can print A, B. Let's see what happened. 20, 20. After we assign B to A will be 20. And then A is 20 now, A assigned to B again, B is still 20. So we get the answer is 20, 20. So this is the wrong way. How to exchange the values? Okay, we may think A is a cup and B is a cup. We have two cups. In cup A, we have orange juice. In cup B, we have watermelon juice. How to exchange the drinks within these two cups? Yes, we need one more cup. Okay, so if we want to exchange the variable's value, we need another variable, C. So C equals A, and then A equals B. At last, B equals C. Now let's print A and B. A is 20, B is 10. We have successfully exchanged the variable's value. And in Python, we have another simple way. We can write like this. A comma B equals B comma A. We put commands for the. Here, this is a very simple way in Python, which means we assign B's value to A, and here A's value to B. All the variables should match the values. Okay, let's print 20, 10. Yes, the variables have been exchanged. Now I have another challenge for you. We have three variables. A equals 10, B equals 20, and C equals 30. How to exchange the values and make A equals 20, B equals 30, and C equals 10. How to exchange the values? Refer to last code here. A comma B equals B comma A. Can we write the code like this? A, B, C equals the value we want to assign to them. And A is 20 after exchange. So 20 is B's value. So we write B here. B is the first value assigned to the first variable here. And then B will be 30 after exchanging. Okay, so 30 is variable C's value. So we write C on the second. And then variable C finally becomes 10. 10 is variable A's value. So we write A here. Can we get the result by this? Let's try it. Print A, B, C. After exchange, A will be 20, B 30, C 10. Let's run the program. 20, 30, 10. Wow, we get the results. The code looks very simple. That is Python. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like them, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you again. Bye bye.